IMHOBooks. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Catherine.
If you watch our videos, you're probably wondering why we always say...
So remember, always get your parents' permission before you read.
Always get your parents' permission before you read.
So remember, always get your parents' permission before you read.
So remember, always get your parents' permission before you read.
We always end every video with...
Always get your parents' permission before you read.
And we are fully aware that nobody ever really does this. But we do have a reason for doing it.
We don't want parents to accuse us of endorsing a book that they deem inappropriate for their child. And that, these hoodlums from IMHOBooks told my little Jimmy that this was a good read. Did you see the language in that thing? He sounds like a sailor now.
So after many years of therapy, and little Jimmy is now finally on the recovery path, their mother traces the root of all their worldly troubles back to us and decides
We are responsible.
And then we get in big trouble with little Jimmy's mother. We don't want that happening. So this is kind of our safeguard saying, Mrs. Little Jimmy, we told Jimmy to get your permission, but since Jimmy wants to be a rebel child, he didn't.
That's your fault.
It kind of goes hand in hand with our warning system also, as just to encourage you to use good judgment. Reading a book is a lot like watching a movie. You have to be careful what you watch because it might not be appropriate for your age or your maturity.
Yeah.
It's just a fact of life.
Sorry.
And so there are some books that, your parents aren't going to think that you should read right away. And that's okay. And, if a book sounds sketchier, you might want to, check with your parents what exactly they want you to be reading.
Yeah.
Because it is something that influences you a lot. I know I've been influenced by all the reading that I've done. So, in the end, it's just kind of a safeguard system so that, parents don't get severely angry with us if their kids read a maybe a bit sketchier book. And it's just to encourage you to use good judgment. Honestly, we don't even do this. Like
no one does this, but
it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
yeah. When we were young, back in the early 2000s, Disney Channel would always say, remember, always get your parents' permission before going online. No one does.
We were rebel children. We never did. But it's just kind of the same concept. You want to make sure that what you're putting in your mind and what you're seeing is an okay thing for you.
Yeah, and your lifestyle and your family and your age and your maturity and everything that makes you you.
Yep, so remember, use good judgment
And always get your parents' permission
before you read.
Bye.